Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dorks Daily. The sword is here. Dorks Daily. Here it is. Here it comes. Coming right at you.
Guys, so...
Hi, everybody.
How you doing?
We're on our way home. It is Monday. Right?
Monday.
It's Monday. I don't even know what day it is.
I saw there was Monday Night Football, and I went, oh, was that last night? And then I'm like, wait, no, that's tonight.
Yo, when you travel, guys, does anyone else get all mixed up? My days, my times. It's like crazy.
It's been one big travel.
I know. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
No.
But I definitely would really love to see you get on an airplane.
I would. I think I'm going to try to next time.
Just so we could have more time to spend with people.
Yeah, we need to go out more because these kids are getting old.
Yeah.
And we're going to miss, we've already missed so much of their littleness.
Yeah.
And it kind of sucks. I never really cared because I'm like, I had my kids. I don't need to raise any other kids or see any other kids.
We're not raising them. We're just visiting and having fun.
Yeah. And if we lived up there, we would have loved it. Like, we'd probably be hanging out with them so much.
Sure.
Every day would be a kid somewhere.
Yeah.
At some point.
It would just be a daycare in the house.
The house daycare.
You know what? We can go up more if we fly.
Yeah. And honestly, our kids are paying a lot of money for daycare.
Yeah.
And that sucks.
I know. So if we were there,
you'd be the daycare lady.
I'd be the daycare.
You'd have the basement set up as a daycare.
It was really fun seeing the kids. So
yeah,
we got to get up there more. If we can fly, we can get up there more because we can just do more frequent, quicker visits instead of like this is like taking off work. We don't want to have to take off work.
Yeah.
We can literally leave work on a Saturday, Jim afternoon, and come home on Monday.
And like we hung out with Charlie and Tommy. That's Tom's kids. Charlie is definitely like
my son,
my grandson. Tommy's probably a little bit more Shelly's Nan Shell.
Nan Shelly was calling me.
Yeah.
Nan Shell.
Nan Shell.
He shortened it.
He shortened it up. He's like, I'm going to make it easier.
Kids make up their own names for people.
Anytime Nanny went anywhere, he wanted to know where she was.
Yeah, he thought I was upstairs, like, getting something.
He's like, Nan Shell's playing up there. I'm like, maybe she's not.
He thought I was playing. Well, you're saying that because he was trying to get up there.
Yeah, he's like, I'm supposed to be playing, B. Then we went to Courtney, my daughter's engagement party, which was unbelievable. Really, her mom is like knocked it out the park. She had it at
really nice.
Yeah, Chicky and Pete's is where you like want to. If you're from Philly, like especially the Northeast, you want to have it at Chicky and Pete's. And
it's really good.
They had cheesesteak, guys. Like you made your own cheesesteaks. They had wings. They were really good. They had like salad, all that kind of stuff. They had Chicky's fries, which everyone knows in Philly. They're like a crab fry. They're phenomenal. And they had their pizza, which I love.
Yeah, they had it. It was fun. Yo, honestly, I know this sounds like a little like, I don't know, lowbrow or whatever, but I would totally do like a reception there.
I would too. That's a perfect reception.
That's all you need. Pizza, fries, and mini cheesesteaks and wings.
People just want to get drunk.
Yeah, and then open bar. I'll tell you what.
I wonder if you could do it.
I know everybody. Yeah, sure. You can book any party you want. You just book out the place. Just book it out.
Book that outside.
Yeah, book the whole outside and done. And you know what? People might say, "Oh no." I think it's perfect.
Yeah, like what? I don't know. Why would anybody say anything?
I know a lot of people like to do fancy stuff for weddings, but maybe because I'm older and I've been to a million of them and had my own. Yeah. I know that less is more, and people just want to drink and eat some fun food.
They do.
You don't need all this sit down with the baked potato and choice of chicken or fish.
That's old hat. That's like cruising with a suit on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's like going cruising with a tuxedo on.
I like my son. He got married during COVID 2020. He had a backyard wedding. They just got some barbecue from Sweet Lucy's. It was fabulous.
Best Philly barbecue you get. That's not saying much, but
it was all just like great. I like, why not? I'm down for all casual wedding venues. I love it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, guys. So I know everybody likes a fancy, and I'm all down for fancy. You know, I like to rinse. Okay.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm into the fun food thing for the weddings. I like it.
I agree. I think that would have been the perfect wedding.
Yeah, I'd have
go up and get your own food.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because I want to get my own food anyway.
Wings, cheesesteak. What's wrong with that? Oh yeah,
I think it's perfect.
Oh, the wedding had wings and cheesesteaks. Like people would be like, "What? What it did?"
Awesome.
Yeah, like what?
I love it.
Yeah, so I agree with you on that one 100%. I think everything else you just look at and you're like, why did I do this? I spent all this money for this. Nobody's even doing it. They're all drunk or at the bar.
Exactly. I used to work at a catering place, and by the end of the night, girls are on tables. Okay?
Oh, man.
So how many thousands of dollars did you spend for these girls to be dancing on a table?
On your table, like breaking tables. Breaking tables.
Usually weddings they start off classy, but they don't end that way.
No, absolutely.
So
what else? Okay.
So Jim, tell them what you did.
What did I do?
Well, Jim's officially not a vegetarian anymore.
So I go up to the table, guys. I'm like, I already had a couple of beers, and I'm like, I go up and I see they have these like metal, them like server things, like when you go to a buffet. Yeah, I open up one. It's got steak in it. Okay, and next to the steak, if anyone's from Philly or knows Philly, they had whiz, but it was American cheese whiz. It was the white whiz.
It's the whiz you want. It's
the
white.
whiz you want.
Okay, it's white and it's real liquidy. Like
when you pick it up, it's like almost like it's kind of like even thinner than like salad dressing.
Yes.
But
they have a big hot vat of it. It's hot.
Yeah, it's hot.
Oh,
and
it's so good.
They had the little torpedo rolls. So, and they're so good. They're soft inside and they're good on the outside.
Yeah.
So I cut open one, throw some steak in the mix. I was going to put a little layer of cheese down because that's what you normally do.
Put the cheese on the roll first, then put the steak in. What'd you do?
I was going. I didn't do it. I don't know why, but I didn't do it. I was also going to do something else. I was going to get a little side salad and then make a cheesesteak hoagie.
That would have been a good idea.
I didn't do it though. I just went right for it. I said I'm going to get cheesesteak. So I put some steak in there, poured the ladle of whiz over top, got one wing. I took a leg, by the way, if anyone's wondering. And they had a vat of blue cheese and ranch. I poured a little blue cheese over it. I took one bite of the wing, which was actually really good, but I only took one bite because I haven't had the wing. I thought that might be a little rough. But the cheesesteak was so good. It was like very thin sliced. Make a cheesesteak with roast beef. It's the same thing. I used to do it all the time growing up because I'm a fat kid. But yo, the only thing I didn't get on there, they didn't have fried onions. I wish they had like a thing of fried onions to pour over the top.
Yeah, that would have been like.
No, it was great.
Really good.
So two grandkids, since we're talking grandkids. So we have Tommy's kids. Then Courtney and Mike, Tommy and Natalie, Courtney and Mike have Jameson and Remy. Okay, Remy's a girl, Jameson's a boy, obviously. But they're such cute little kids, and it's two totally different spectrum of kids. Like, you got Tommy and Charlie, which are nuts. It's just mayhem going down, right? Now, Jameson's mayhem, and so they say Remy's worse, but Remy was really in, like, calm mode. She was in that, like, chill mode. But, you hold the kids, and they're just the kindest little kids.
There was a lot of stimulation.
There was a lot of stimulation there. There was kids running rampant.
Courtney got engaged, okay? But this is how they did it. Okay, so Courtney does family photo shoots, a couple times a year.
No,
okay?
Courtney is like,
Listen,
she is the kid, she is like the mom of the year mom. She's the mom that stays dressed and nails done and somehow raises kids on top of it. Like,
she gets photo shoots quarterly.
Quarterly photo shoots. Maybe every other week.
Maybe,
I don't know.
We don't know. But anyway, it's cute. But they do, so they were doing their photo shoot. So her now fiance, they know the lady they use to take the pictures, the photographer. So he arranged with her ahead of time that after the family photo shoot, he was going to propose to her. And I'm assuming they took some engagement photos at that point. I don't know. And then afterwards, he surprised her with this party with all of us there. So that was really, really nice. But my point is that the kids, now they're up from the morning. They already went to a photo shoot. So they were a little spent by the party. So they were kind of just like glazed over.
Yeah.
They were good. They were just
Jameson's really good. Like, Remy had enough at the end and just lost it.
But they had a DJ. Well, they didn't have a DJ, but they had like loud music playing, you know, and the kids were dancing.
Jameson danced up a storm. Remy danced a little bit, but Jameson was partying kind of on his own, like, too. Like, he's one of them, I'm going to party. Like, he was dancing just like, I'm going to dance by myself right now.
But, because Chickies is like a bar restaurant.
It is a bar restaurant.
They had music playing. They didn't book the whole outside out. So there was other people there that weren't with the party. We just had our own, like, side.
Yes.
So, but it was nice. But yeah, the kids were a little glazed over, but we had a good time, and hopefully we'll get back sooner than later. You know, just gotta get this. We gotta find Jim the right cocktail to get on the
Yeah, I
plane.
gotta get on a plane.
He needs a good cocktail. If anyone has any suggestions other than Xanax,
Xanax don't work. It just makes me too like. It makes me too angry or something. It's weird. Yeah, it's like makes you not care about anything.
It ruins his next day, so it's not even like,
Yeah.
oh, we'll just sleep it off and you'll be fine the next day. No. So we just need something. I say, you know, a nice gummy and some alcohol, but
that might work.
that's just me.
Well,
Anyway,
yeah.
what's going on in cruising? I have no
What
idea.
is going on in
Totally
cruising?
checked out, guys. I don't even know what's going on all weekend. I've been totally like MIA from the cruise world. I heard a couple things this morning. There was some kind of little rescue, a dog. Hello. I think it was like, I think it was the Voyager of the Seas. I think it was Royal that got them. It was like a small boat, but it wasn't any kind of like migrant situation, I don't believe. I think their boat just kind of failed.
Just a boat failure in the middle of nowhere.
Or what? But it was, I think it was 2 adults.
Well, remember one time.
And a dog. It was, I think, a black lab.
Remember we cruised too. One time we cruised to Bermuda, and like halfway there, maybe a little more than halfway there, we just see a sailboat in the middle of the ocean. And they stopped the boat like right near, probably about 100 yards away, maybe a little bit more. They sent the dude out on that like dinghy thing. He like goes cruising over there. You know, they went on the boat, and I guess they found like a white piece of paper or note that was like, sorry, we were already rescued, boat, something happened with the boat. I don't know. I don't know if they had rough water or what. They never really told us, but they just said nobody was on the boat.
Aren't they supposed to put like something or flag or a color or something?
They didn't have it on the outside. But they may have had it on the inside. I don't know. That's a good point.
Oh my God, what's with all the deer?
Yeah, well,
family. It's 2 of them.
I don't think they clean. Do they not clean them up all the time? I don't know.
Guys, that's a shame.
I've noticed down here, like Carolina, I don't know if it has something to do with the flooding, because you can tell, guys, it was like, even though we're on 95, you can tell it made it this far, because just by the way the 95 looks, it's just different here, you know?
Now, guys, thankfully, no one, they knock on something. Nobody up there was sick when we were there. Usually the kids are sick.
Hold on, we don't know yet. We're still not out of the woods.
They weren't sick.
I know.
So they weren't sick, so we're hoping that we're going to be fine.
Yeah.
But everybody is getting sick on Princess. There was another outbreak on the Coral Princess.
No.
Yes, like 70 people.
It's that time of year, guys.
They have to report it to the CDC if it's over a certain amount of people, like a percentage of the people on the ship. So they had to report this. So it's like,
wash your hands.
It's like an outbreak. It's that norovirus. I don't know.
Norovirus,
yeah. So
that's like any kind of like intestinal virus goes to your hands.
Yeah. So
like
Princess is like really going through it. I think there's been what did I hear? Like 11 norovirus outbreaks in 2024.
That's crazy. Is that more than normal?
I don't know if it's more than normal, but it's just like a lot. So it's really like highly possible to get sick on a ship. So you just gotta kind of like Jim said, wash your hands.
Wash your hands.
I mean, you can't help if it's airborne, but you can help if it's if somebody coughs or blows their nose and then picks up a ladle, and then you pick it up after them. Then you eat your food. You lick your fingers because you got some.
Don't see. That's why I do what I do.
So wash your hands definitely before you eat.
Yes, don't.
You should
wash them when you go in. Then you get your food, your ladles. You know.
Because you don't know who's touching the ladle.
Yeah, put your food on the table. Go back up. Wash your hands or sanitize, whatever you do.
Whatever.
And I'm telling you, you will really. It's amazing the amount of cruises I've done where I haven't gotten sick. Now, when I went to Philly, I was just accepting that I'm going to get sick. Like, Tom's kids are dipping food in my coffee. It's going to happen. I'm just accepting
Jim
it.
was having them dip they were eating my biscotti, first of all. And I was freaking out because there's nuts and almonds in it.
Yeah.
So they were dipping the biscotti in the coffee, and they were loving it. Tommy's like, I got coffee.
I did that when I was little, too. My mom let me do that all the time.
I never did that.
We used to do bagels with, like, butter or cream cheese.
I know, it's amazing that you were allowed.
And ain't it funny? I never drank coffee all those years until more recently,
Yeah, I didn't try coffee in my life till I was, like an adult, like in my 20s.
No crap.
I never had coffee as a teenager, ever.
Wow.
I just never even thought, let me try this.
That's crazy.
It's weird. Actually,
Yeah.
why wouldn't I just try it?
I don't know. South of the border's coming up.
We is south of the border.
Anybody need any fireworks?
No, I could go for some Mexican.
I know, I could too.
I don't know why. I just want to have like a bunch of like, I want the beans and the rice on the plate.
That's all I want is rice and beans.
I want
and
enchiladas
stuff.
Cancun, guys. I want to go to Sauce.
Michelle loves her enchiladas Cancun.
I do. It's basically just enchiladas with shrimp, and they put that cheese sauce on top.
Yeah.
Since we had that white cheese, I wanted to get.
I know, because I was gonna
Mexican does
say
the same
the
cheese.
Mexican table cheese is the same as like
Yes.
Philly's like American cheese.
For the cheesesteaks.
Mexican cheesesteak.
That'd be good. But what else was there? Oh, it's funny. Somebody messaged me saying that we should go to Baltimore and get the Pride home, Carnival Pride. And I just heard that they're staying there in Baltimore. They signed again for 5 years. So they'll definitely still be cruising out of Baltimore for 5 years Carnival.
Why not?
So that's cool. But yeah, someone messaged me. They're like, why do you guys cruise home? I wish I could.
Wait, why? You could do that?
Well, I mean, if it stops at Port Canaveral,
Yeah.
we could get on any ship from up there. We don't, but our car, that's the problem. If we flew up and rented a car, we could just return the rented car and get on a ship and get on a cruise. But then,
Oh, and come back here.
but here's the thing, it would come back here.
Yeah, then we'd have to stay on. I ain't getting off. I had to. It would be like.
Here's what we'd have to do. We'd have to just get off at Port Canaveral and end our cruise there.
I know, it's so depressing.
I know, but hey, it'd kind of be funny.
That would be.
If it was
funny.
cheap enough. Yeah, so we're on our way home, guys. What time is it? 10:45?
10:45
in the
a.m.
morning. We should get home around 7.
7 o'clock tonight.
So we'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
Bye,
Back to
everyone.
work.
Back to work. Get back to work.